everybody, I'm thrilled to be here, and not only because of my brand new Kenneth Cole cement-colored satchel, one of the many perks that comes with being one of the few men on the dais. I'll need shoes to match, sent over later, thank you. But because I have the opportunity to introduce someone who is a strong leader, terrific communicator, brilliant editor, and who shares my passion for food, family, and health, Gayle Butler. When I was a kid, I was always reading magazines, and I imagined one day flipping through those pages that if I worked hard and I got lucky, I could maybe, have an apartment that looked like those depicted in the magazines. I could maybe be talked about in a magazine if I worked hard and was good at something. And then I thought, if I really worked hard and I was really good at something, I could write something for those magazines. And of course, the favorites around my house always had to do with what was important to my mom. Home, family, and of course, her kitchen. We loved looking at those beautiful images of well-decorated homes, found inspirations in the wonderful recipes, and the celebration of all things family. And flipping through those pages is where I think I became interested in what I do today. So you can imagine my excitement several years ago when Nancy Hopkins, the food editor of Better Homes and Gardens, asked me to contribute to the magazine's roster of food experts willing to share their passion for cooking with the magazine's 40 million readers. It was through Nancy that I got to learn more about Gayle Butler, an amazing woman who, in a time when other brands were focusing on exclusivity, she was reinventing one of the great iconic brands in America by making it even more inclusive. It was clear to me, as well as many of my peers in the food world, that something exciting was happening at Better Homes and Gardens. We quickly saw that Gayle not only understood the powerful intersection of food and family, but that she also wanted to find new ways to bring that information to her readers. Whether it was with the magazine, its digital extensions, or broadcast, or books, or licensed products at Walmart, Gayle, like any great host, was opening as many doors as she could to the Better Homes and Gardens house, inviting all of us to join her for a sumptuous celebration of food, family, and friends. Gayle, it's my pleasure to join you today for this celebration and to congratulate you on this well-deserved recognition.
Thank you, Rocco, and thank you, New York Women in Communications, for this wonderful event, and really for everything you do to assist early career women through scholarships, through mentoring, and through education. That really makes a difference. I love talking with early career editors, and when I do, their first question for me is always really the simplest. How did you get your start in this field? And my answer is probably the same as for many of us. Had a knack, raised my hand at every opportunity, and when I was 16 years old, my high school journalism class from Southern Virginia took a field trip to the School of Journalism at Columbia University. And that was my aha moment. I can clearly remember standing there on that quad, feeling my first real sense of ambition and wondering, Tyra, if a very tall and kind of shy Southern girl could ever be part of the national media scene. I have to say, I wasn't sure at first it was going to turn out that way. I started my career in PR. I had some great jobs, and I moved up pretty quickly in that area. But I was really yearning for more of an emotional connection to my work. And I found that the day I started at Better Homes and Gardens as the lowliest of low junior editor. I took that position. It was a big step back in title and stature. I think it was kind of a step back in money. But I never hesitated because I was then and am now completely in love with the purpose of this brand, which is about helping women shape not just a home, but a life and a lifestyle that is rich in personal expression, full of connection to family and friends, and guided by well-considered choices. You know, all good things do start when you find your purpose. And one of the things I love about a career in communications is that it continues to afford us so many opportunities to grow, to discover, to innovate. I will tell you, if I had been standing here 5 years ago, or even 2 years ago, I would never have imagined that as the editor of a print publication, today we would be creating multimedia, interactive editions. We would be shooting videos on an almost daily basis. We would have a must-have recipe app that was downloaded more than 1 million times in less than 6 months. And that we would be posting and pinning our way into fascinating conversations one-on-one with our consumer. I think it is the most remarkable time to be a woman in communications because powerful new ways of communicating are being invented around us and emerging on an almost daily basis. With an open mind and a willingness to connect, to jump in, we can multiply the ways we touch lives and make a difference. So I want to say thank you again to the New York Women in Communications for this award and the opportunity to be in the presence of such an incredible group of distinguished women. Some thanks too go out to my family for your support, to my team for your talent and your commitment, to Meredith for the opportunities, and to the New York Women in Communications for this wonderful award. I am truly grateful and humbled. Thank you.